Hello people, this is the Black Glove Gamer, and this is my full review of the Morrigan. It came out March 29th, 2019, and published and developed by the Pixel Mind Limited. It's still available in the Steam store for $19.99. Now, I finished what's available in the early access so far. And my thoughts on it is going to be a little bit different now because before it was more so of like a first impressions of the game. Now, a lot of things are still the same. I still like the look of it. I still like the combat, but after completing it, the combat could be a little bit better, and there are things I like as far as what the enemies do. Like it cracked me up when the enemy actually kicked the rest of it. It was like some boards that was on the the entrance area, and the skeleton, he just gets mad, he kicks the crap out of it, splinters the wood, and then proceeds to attack me. That I actually did like that. But as far as the enemy types, you only have skeleton with sword and shield, skeleton with a larger sword, and an archer, and then you have the skeleton that thought he was a walker from The Walking Dead. That's who he believed he was. He really wanted to be a zombie, but he's a skeleton. So that's it as far as enemy types, and it kind of gets old. It gets old. And I didn't fight any bosses. I thought there would be at least one boss. As far as other dungeon crawlers that I played, there were bosses involved. I still think about Carnage Chronicles. I had still one of my favorite VR dungeon crawlers. One of my favorite. If you didn't try out Carnage Chronicles, try out Carnage Chronicles. That's good too. Not saying this isn't. For $19.99, I still think that this is a great game. Another thing. This is with the arena. At first, I couldn't access the arena. The arena doesn't unlock until after you actually complete all of the dungeons within the early access part of the game. So once you get to the point where you can no longer go forward anymore, you're going to be able to use the arena, which is cool. In the arena, you're getting gold drops, which you can go and use to buy various weapons or potions or whatever. And yeah, that you get gold, and you also get weapon unlocks. So you either could get weapon unlocks from the arena, or you can go out and use gold and purchase weapons too. But that's basically it as far as the Morrigan. Like I said, I still like it. I do want a little bit more of story. I'm not saying that it has to be super narrative or whatever, but I would have liked, even if I had grabbed books and the books I grabbed, I couldn't do anything with. They weren't opening up unless it's me, unless I'm doing something incorrectly, and they do actually open up. But every time I grabbed a book, it couldn't open. Some other things that can be worked out when you're trying to open doors. Sometimes I don't know, maybe it should be like a little highlight indicator for when you actually are able to, where you have your hand at and you're gripping, to let you know, okay, this is where you grip at. And the same thing happened with the chest with the gold. Sometimes you have to play around a little bit to actually, get your hand in the right position to open them. That's or at least that's what was going on with me. And also with the inventory. The inventory system is good, but sometimes when I want to actually put an item in there, it won't register until I have my hand a certain way. So a highlight indicator could help too. Like, okay, your hand is where it's supposed to be. Click, boom, it's there. But minor things, a little bit more story, I don't really care if I have to get the story from scrolls or whatever. If they're littered around and they're explaining some of the story, good. Hey, it's a great game. You actually have something that's decent. When I went to swipe and hit the skeleton's leg, he actually fell. That was cool. But yeah, keep up the good work. I'm going to check it out again after you completed it, and then I'll give my final thoughts on it. But either way, this is Whack Love Gamer. Like, subscribe, share, and I'm out.